All right, I want to welcome everyone to our live Saturday morning presentation. We've got a lot of information to cover this morning, so I'm going to get started. As you can see, it's 2 goals to growth. And the image that you see on the screen is the Go Gold program that Synergy has in place. It's called the Gold Retreat. Try and say that 3 times really fast. And it is part of one of the goals. And before I tell you the other one, let me just read this. There are 2 key goals that you want to focus on to successfully build your Synergy business. This presentation will help you clearly understand both and why they're important to your Synergy success. Now, before I unveil these 2 goals, let me say this. These are the 2 goals that you want to set for yourself. They are the 2 goals that you want to set for every distributor in your organization who wants to be actively engaged in building their Synergy business, and for every new person that you bring into Synergy Worldwide as a distributor. Doesn't apply to customers, but as distributors, these are the 2 goals that you want to promote and help people to attain. And if you do these 2 goals and you help the individuals in your organization who are distributors attain these 2 goals, you will have significant rank advancement and you will have significant ability to maximize the Synergy compensation plan. So what are the 2 goals? The first one is to build your customer base to 10 customer orders per month. And the second goal is to build your Synergy business to reach the gold level. Don't shoot for presidential executive. Don't shoot for team leader. Don't shoot for any of the rank advancements in between those 2. Only focus on hitting the gold level and only focus on teaching your distributors to hit the gold level. If you do that, they are attainable and it will power all of your rank advancement into Synergy Worldwide. And so the purpose of today's presentation is to help you understand why these are your 2 key goals. Customers, 10 customer orders per month, and from a rank advancement, getting to the gold level and helping your distributors get to the gold level. And as you can see, if you focus on these 2 goals and teach these 2 goals to all your distributors, then you will fuel all rank advancements and be able to maximize the Synergy Dual Linear Mega Match compensation plan. Plus, you're going to be rewarded for your hard work because Synergy Worldwide has put in place 2 trips. The Go Gold Retreat, which is going to enable you to experience corporate headquarters, the Hughes Center for Research and Innovation, the manufacturing facility for Nature's Sunshine products, Sundance at Park City, Utah, plus all your meals, lodging, hotel, and airfare while you're at that event. For us that have gone through something similar to this, I can tell you that it is well worth attaining this goal of being at the gold level. If you've never attained the gold level, this is where you want to go to build your Synergy business, and you're going to be rewarded with an experience like nothing you've had before. It's going to not only help solidify your belief system in Synergy Worldwide and their products, but in the corporation and everything that this corporation stands for. And then there's the leadership retreat for those people that are able to then utilize this whole program. You're going to see in today's presentation how the gold level, rank advancement to gold, fuels everything else in rank advancement. And if you can help a person underneath you on both your left side and your right side get to the gold level for themselves personally, that will that will raise you up in terms of organizational volume so that you are at the team leader level or beyond. And today's presentation is going to help you understand how this all works. Now, last week, we introduced you to the 10-10 Club. I've introduced the 10-10 Club to you in the past. It's modeled after the Eagles group from South Korea. We looked at Mark Comer in his presentation and how the Eagles group in South Korea, their whole program centers around a distributor getting 10 customers before they ever sign up a new distributor. So in the Eagles program of South Korea, when they become a distributor, they focus on helping their new distributor get 10 customers before they bring a new distributor into Synergy Worldwide. And the reason for that is because they believe that if you get 10 customers and you help those customers have a great product experience so that there's an emotional attachment to the products, you're going to get people who become interested in the business because they want to share these Synergy products with other family and friends and people that they know. So it's their way of, one, Mark didn't talk about this, but this is what I see, is if you have customers, because of the elite rebate program in the Synergy compensation plan, that creates cash flow to operate your Synergy business. So the first 10 of the 10-10 club represents building your Synergy business to 10 monthly customer orders. And the second 10 represents 10 personally sponsored distributors to help you create organizational volume. It doesn't mean that you have to get all 10 at one time. It means that you work over time to get your 10. But when you bring in a new distributor, what do you need to teach them? You need to teach them these two core goals that I'm showing you today. And we gave you this example last week. Again, understand examples are exactly that. There's no way that I can give you the ideal situation or the situation that's going to happen every time in Synergy Worldwide. There's too many variable factors to be able to do that. But if the average monthly order is 120 CV and you have 10 of them, then you create 1,200 CV on your tracking center one. You have to be above 150 CV before you get paid elite rebates. So when you back out that 150, you're left with 1,050 CV. You get 25% of that back, which is $262.50 in elite rebates for the month. Slightly over $3,000 of cash flow for the year to help you operate your Synergy business. But we also showed you last week that if you teach that down through your organization, what does it represent for each individual, whether you've sponsored them or not? If they're in your organization, whether you sponsor them or not, and they're building their Synergy business to 10 customer orders, and they have that 10 customer order in place based upon what we just saw, what does it represent with regards to organizational volume? Again, you take the 1,200, back out the threshold of 150. In the way that the compensation plan works in terms of paying out basic commissions and mega matches, you take half of that remaining volume, 1,050, divide it in half or multiply it by 50%, you're left with 525 CV. You add back in the threshold of 150, you're left with 675 CV in organizational volume that is then used to generate basic commissions, leadership bonuses if that's on your strong leg and you're at the leadership team leader level of 6,000 CV on your weak leg. This is what fuels your ability to earn residual income, as well as it's going to help you fuel rank advancement towards goal. Now, let me show you how this all works. Again, tracking center one, that's you. You have just a left side and a right side to your Synergy business. You have people that you've sponsored that you've placed on your left side, people that you've sponsored that you've placed on your right side. When those people that you've sponsored actively engage in Synergy Worldwide and begin to build their organization, they have a tracking center one and they have a left side and a right side. But if they're on your left side, then even though they have a left and right side, everything that they do from a sponsoring standpoint, when they bring people into their Synergy business, everyone that they bring into their Synergy business is all on your left side. Or if they're on your right side, then everyone that they bring into their Synergy business is on your right side. So the gold level is having 4,500 CV on your weak or lesser leg, which then means that your strong leg has to have 4,000 I'm sorry, 4,500 CV or 4,500 CV or more in organizational volume on the other leg. If you add that together, that's 9,000 CV minimum. We're going to come back to that number in just a second. But if you decide that you're going to build your synergy business based upon traditional network marketing, which is just recruiting distributors and then convincing them to be on the minimum monthly auto ship, which in North America, for us here in the United States, is 100 CV per month. Well, for you to be able to create 4,500 CV of organizational volume on your left side would mean that you've got to take that 4,500 divided by 100 CV. That means that you have to have 45 distributors on your left side. But if you just had 45 distributors on your left side and none on your right side, you wouldn't be at gold. You've got to have 4,500 CV or more on both sides of your organization, which means that you need to have 45 distributors on your left and 45 on your right. Doesn't mean that you have to personally sponsor all of them, but it means that if you're just doing traditional network marketing, where you're recruiting people, they're recruiting people, you're convincing them to be on a monthly auto ship of 100 CV, then before you can hit the gold level, you've got to have 45 distributors on the left and 45 distributors on the right doing that. So here's where the goal of building your customer base and teaching this to your distributors pays off big time. Using the example from above where a person who has 10 monthly orders, customer monthly orders, and they're creating 675 CV in organizational volume, now you take that 4,500 and you divide it by 675 CV, you only need 7 distributors on your left side and 7 distributors on your right side. And the distributors that are on your left and right sides, you're helping them create cash flow to run their synergy business. And if they're duplicating this process, then they don't have to recruit 45 and 45. They only need to work with 7 and 7. So it's much easier to help and stay focused with those individuals that come into your synergy business as distributors who are passionate about wanting to help others improve their health. And then, as we talked about, helping them implement a marketing strategy based upon what resonates with them, and then helping them to implement that marketing strategy so that they can build their customer base. Similar to what's done in South Korea, that is hugely successful. Now, customers create 2 benefits for you and your distributors. First off, they create cash flow to help you grow your synergy business. And the second benefit is they create organizational volume to fuel basic commissions, mega matches, leadership bonuses, and rank advancement. So on this next page that I'm going to show you, in this PDF that I'm using today, again, I will make available to everyone in the Tuesday newsletter that goes out. We're recording today's presentation. This PDF will go out on Tuesday so that you'll have this. It'll go up onto our Synergy family website. I'm in the process of redeveloping some of the platforms that are on that website so that going forward in September, this is our model. This is the goals that we want to teach. We want to help people who really want to engage in their synergy business to find the marketing strategy that resonates with them, and then help them to deploy or implement that marketing strategy so that they can build their customer base. And then for those individuals that they attract to the business, they can duplicate this process down through their organization. Now, in this PDF, you're going to see the different rank advancements that are available in Synergy worldwide. As we talked about, your goal is to get to gold and help the individuals in your organization get to gold, which is 4,500 CV on your lesser leg. Now, again, you have a left side and your right side. 1 distributor on each side at the gold means a minimum of 9,000 CV in organizational volume. If you have 9,000 CV of organizational value because you have a gold person on your left and a gold person on your right, then that makes you team leader, because team leader, as you can see, is 6,000 CV on your lesser leg. And if those two individuals who are gold duplicate that process, which means that for the person on your left, they're going to work with two people to help those two individuals get to the gold level, which is going to create 9,000 CV and 9,000 CV. You're now going to have three people on your left and three people on your right duplicating this process. You're now looking at 27,000 minimum in CV or organizational volume, which would then make you team manager and almost team director. And what I did is I put this table together to show you the power of just setting the gold level as one of your two goals to growth. And it doesn't matter whether these individuals are personally sponsored by you or whether they're sponsored by someone else in your Synergy organization. The key is to help people understand that their two primary goals in Synergy Worldwide is to build their customer base to 10 customer orders per month and get to the rank advancement of gold. Now, if you have one distributor on your lesser leg that gets to the gold level, that creates a minimum of 9,000 CV of organizational volume. We're going to use 7% for basic commission. It means that you're going to earn $630 in basic commission. Notice that there's an asterisk next to it. That asterisk represents potential mega match. And then your rank advancement is you're at the team leader level. Team leader level is 6,000 CV on your lesser leg, which also means that you're going to start earning some leadership bonuses on your strong leg. I don't show the figure for leadership bonuses. There's a formula for that, and I didn't want to take time to get into the nuances of that formula. If you have two people on your left side that are at the gold, I shouldn't say left side, but on your lesser leg that are at the gold level, then you're going to have a minimum of 18,000 CV. Your basic commission is going to be slightly above $1,200. And you're going to be at the team manager level, which is having 14,000 CV on your lesser leg. If you have three people at the gold level, you're at 27,000 minimum in organizational volume. You're almost at $1,900 in basic commission, and you're at the team manager level still, but very close to the team director. Once you get that fourth person in your lesser leg, this means that you're also doing this in your strong leg. So in your lesser leg, once you've got that fourth person at the gold level, you're looking at 36,000 CV of organizational volume in your lesser leg, and you're now just slightly above 2,500 in basic commissions, and you're at the team director level, which is 30,000 CV of volume on your lesser leg. And then you can see as you continue to help your organization duplicate this process of making the gold level the goal for each individual that comes in as a distributor, you can see that as the number of golds continue to increase on your lesser leg, you can see that your organizational volume increases, and you can see that your basic commission continues to increase. You got 10 people that are at the gold level. You got a minimum of 90,000 CV of volume on your lesser leg. You're looking at $6,300 in basic commission, and you're at the team elite level, almost close to Pearl Executive. And the little asterisk that you see is that you need to remember that you will mega match the basic commissions of every team member that you personally sponsor into Synergy Worldwide. So if you've got one individual that you've sponsored on your left side and one individual on your right side, that each of them have a gold level distributor underneath them, then that means that they're making a minimum in basic commission of $630, and you've got 2 people that you personally sponsored. You not only are you earning basic commission on your weaker leg off of the one individual, but you're also then earning mega matches off of each of those people that you personally sponsored. So if their basic commission is $630, you're getting twice that, meaning that a person on your weak leg, a person on your strong leg, 1 generation, 1,000 generations, left or right side, it doesn't matter. You sponsor them, whatever they make in basic commission, you're going to match dollar for dollar their basic commission. So that represents slightly over $1,200 in basic commission. Again, this is the power of the Synergy Compensation Plan. This is the part of the Synergy Compensation Plan that creates the residual income that can provide you with financial independence. So I just want to repeat this. As long as you're qualified and you're tracking Center 1, well, if you've got your first goal in place where you've got 10 monthly customer orders, that qualification is automatic. You never have to worry about it. I never have to worry about whether I'm qualified on my tracking Center 1. Last month, I had almost 6,000 CV of volume on my tracking Center 1. Now, for me, what was 6,000 times 25%, that generated for me $1,500 in elite rebates. That generated for me $1,500 in cash flow to operate my Synergy business. So again, when you get your 10 customer orders on a monthly basis in place, they're always going to qualify you, and they're always going to provide cash flow to help you operate your Synergy business. And then you're going to earn mega matches on everyone that you've personally sponsored as distributors. So I've got distributors in my organization that I personally sponsored. They're on my weak leg, they're on my strong leg, they're on my left leg, they're on my right leg. Some of them are just 1 generation from me, and some of them I'm not 1,000 generations down in my organization, but they're down deep in my organization. If I've sponsored them and they earn a basic commission, I then earn a mega match off of their basic commission. It's nice. It's nice having that chunk of residual income that comes to me through mega matches. And by teaching the second goal of building your Synergy business to the gold level, you have the potential to create some serious residual income through mega matches. Residual income that can provide financial independence. What is financial independence? It's being able to make decisions that you want to make on how you want to live your life, because you have the financial wherewithal to make those decisions. You are not dependent upon a job. You're not dependent upon a boss, but rather you have residual income that allows you to make financial decisions for you and your family that is best for you and your family. And then when you look at all this stuff, we still don't even add in the extra income that you're going to earn from leadership bonuses. Because once you hit the team leader level, what's the team leader level? Well, if you get 1 person on your left side and 1 person on your right side where they're gold level distributors, then you are at the team leader level, and you're going to start earning what are called leadership bonuses on the strong side volume of your organization. Again, if you go into the Synergy Compensation Plan, there's a formula. It's a percentage times a multiplier. And so you'll start earning some additional income that as you go through this rank advancement, this additional income that comes from the leadership bonus is serious income. Again, the beauty of the Synergy Compensation Plan is it provides us with multiple streams of income. And if we will just focus on these 2 goals, 10 customer orders per month and getting to the gold level, holding yourself at the gold level, teaching the people down through your organization to get to the gold level, teaching that down through your organization, you're going to set yourself up for success in maximizing the synergy compensation plan and all the different streams of income that are available to you. Now, in addition to what I've shared with you, there are some rewards that have been put in place from Synergy Worldwide. So I want to look at what those rewards are. If you go back to this PDF, it'll still give you a direct link to the Synergy blog for that page. And on that page, you will be able to see the video for the Go Gold Retreat. Now, there's also a video for the Leadership Retreat. I'm not going to play this one, but I do want to play the one that they did for the Go Gold Retreat. Man, that's hard to say fast. Now, they have a PDF that gives you the qualifications for this. So let me go through the qualifications. On the Tuesday night Zoom meeting that I have with our Barbados group, some questions came up with regards to the rank advancement. And so I have the answer to this. If you've already reached the gold level, then unfortunately this retreat is not going to become available to you. This is only available to people who reach the gold level for the first time. So if there's anyone on today's call that you've been at gold at some point in time in your Synergy history, then this is not going to become available to you. The qualification periods, there are two. July 1st, which was the start of last month through the end of this year, it's a 6-month qualification period, or next year, January 1st through June 30th. The trip for this first qualification period is in February. The trip for the next qualification period is in August. If you get the gold level, and you have to not only hit the gold level, but you have to maintain the gold level for 1 additional month. So that means between now and the end of the year, if you're new, or if you've been in Synergy Worldwide, but you've never reached the gold level, then you have the rest of this year to not only hit the gold level, but maintain it for 1 additional month. And the reward then is what you saw. They're going to fly you because you're going to get compensated for airfare. They're going to bring you into Lehigh. They're going to have dinner that night in Lehigh. They're going to then take you to the Hughes Center for Research and Innovation. They're going to take you to the Nature Sunshine warehouse and manufacturing facility. You're going to have the ability to see and understand what many, like Judy and myself and Bob and others, Donald, Timothy, we've all been able to go through the manufacturing facility for Nature Sunshine. It is a eye-opener, and it is also will take and build your belief system in Synergy Worldwide that we do truly have the best products in the marketplace, and we have a company that has integrity like no one else, and scientists like the Hughes Center for Research and Innovation, as well as the scientists at Nature Sunshine Products, that are all involved in making sure that the products that we offer to our customers are the best there are out there, and that from a manufacturing standpoint, they will always be able to provide the same results batch after batch because they don't cut any corners in quality assurance. In fact, they go beyond what other companies will do to maintain quality assurance. In fact, many of the tests that are used in the industry were pioneered by the scientists and the production team at Nature's Sunshine Products, our parent company. And then all the different activities that are available through this trip. This is a trip that for anyone that you bring in new to Synergy Worldwide, you want to help them reach this level so that they can experience this trip. I've been to Park City twice with Synergy Worldwide through a program that they had in the past where you had to get to the team leader level to be able to go to this type of trip. And I can tell you that, again, the experience of being in Park City is just an added experience of being in the mountains and seeing the beauty of how God created those mountains and all the different things that can be done. Again, it's a worthwhile experience for you to be able to set for yourself if you've not yet reached the gold level, and be able to help people in your organization currently and in the future get to the gold level if they've not yet achieved that. Now, the next one, because again, if you're teaching this goal of getting to gold, that fuels all rank advancements. And if you teach one person in your left side and one person in your right side, whether you've personally sponsored them or not, to get to the gold level, they're going to move you to team leader level or beyond. Now, the way that the leadership retreat works, I'm not going to show you the video, but it's basically a vacation to Miami, Florida. And I guess I need to say one thing with regards to both of these trips. It's not on Synergy's website, but we all understand that we're in the COVID-19 pandemic. We do not know what things are going to look like in February of next year, or in this case, your retreat is in March for this one. We just don't know what things are going to look like from a travel standpoint. But hopefully, when we get to those things, that the COVID-19 is under control, that the airlines are running and operational, and that these types of events can be held in these places going forward. So not discounting COVID-19, but as long as COVID-19 doesn't throw a monkey wrench into this whole process, these are the destinations. And I'm not going to show this video, but basically there's a PDF for it. Here is the qualifications. The first one is, well, first off, the qualification periods are the same. July through the end of the year, January through June of next year. This year, if you hit the team leader level, and you could become gold and go to Utah, and then you could also hit the team leader level or beyond and go on this trip too. So you can earn both of these trips. The one to Utah is in February. I'm going to send in a note to Synergy because I see that for the agenda of events, they've got the February dates. So I'm going to contact Synergy and let them know that they got to change their PDF because they got their dates wrong. But for this trip, it's in March, and you have to hit a team pin title for the first time. Again, I got clarification from Synergy Worldwide. If you've already been at the team leader level, then you have to do one of two things. You have to get to team manager for the first time and then maintain it for one additional month. Or if your highest team pin title that you've ever reached in Synergy Worldwide, because that's what they go on, whatever is the highest team pin title that you've ever reached in Synergy Worldwide. If you've reached the team leader level, but maybe you're not at team leader right now, then if you are able to get back to team leader and hold team leader for 3 out of those 6 months, then you get to attend. and they'll pay your airfare up to $400. They'll take care of your hotel, your transportation, the activities that are part of this, whatever activities with food that are involved in it, all that's covered. If you're able to do it for 6 out of 6 months, then not only can you attend, but you can bring a guest with you. And they do have a buy-in program for this. I don't have information with regards to what that would look like in terms of cost. But again, if you've hit like team manager, then you would need to get back to team manager, and you would need to be at team manager 3 out of 6 months. So that's your goal for this year. Maybe if you don't achieve it for this year, then you've got the first 6 months of next year to get this in place. Why are we teaching these 2 key goals? Because these are long-term goals to fuel long-term rank advancement. Again, if you implement personally and down through your organization these 2 key goals, 10 monthly customer orders and helping your distributors get to the gold level, they're going to fuel everything that you need to be able to take advantage of 1 or 2 of these trips, as well as you'll help the individuals in your organization be able to take advantage of 1 or 2 of these trips. Meaning that if you've got existing distributors that have already hit the gold level, then unfortunately the Go Gold retreat is not going to be available to them. But the leadership retreat certainly is. And the leadership retreat is something that you could earn multiple leadership retreats on. Because again, it's for the first time to any team pin. So I could, let's say that I'm a gold person this year, or already an existing gold person, and I can't take advantage of the Go Gold trip. But if I got the team leader, I could go to the March trip. And then in the first part of next year, if I'm teaching this down through my organization and I get to the team manager level, I could then go on the September trip. Again, they want to reward you for your hard work of helping the people within your organization understand the right things to do to build their synergy business. Now, when we go back to this PDF, again, if you click on this image, it's going to take you to the blog page for the Go Gold retreat. If you click on this image, it's going to take you to the blog page for the leadership retreat. And then if you click on these images down here, it's going to take you to the actual PDF for each of those retreats. Just understand that on this PDF, the dates for the leadership retreat are wrong. And until Synergy corrects that, it's, I'll most likely, well, they'll most likely keep the same PDF URL for it. So hopefully I won't have to go back in and change this. Now, in summary, and I've said it multiple times through today's presentation, here are your 2 goals. Build your customer base to 10 customer orders per month. Build your synergy business to reach the gold level. And if you focus on these 2 goals and teach these 2 goals to all your distributors, then you will fuel all rank advancements, and you're going to be able to maximize the Synergy Duel linear mega match compensation plan. So with that said, do I have any questions from anyone on today's presentation? Everyone's muted, so you're just going to have to go in and unmute yourself. If I unmute everyone, I'll have too much background noise. Any questions? Yes, Judy.
Dan, it's Judy. So I'm so excited about what Synergy is doing with this, and Synergy really treats their distributors well when they are at events, and you feel like you are something really special. And if you've ever been to Utah and been to even their training, the management really wants to get to know the distributors. And you can call back into customer service and talk to the customer service reps, and they remember you from seeing you. The leadership and synergy remembers you. It's more than just a trip. It's really meeting what synergy is about and who they are, and get to know their integrity and their ethics. And this is a goal that I think all of us should really strive for.
I appreciate you sharing that, Judy. So I have one question and one comment. I'll do the comment first. The comment is with regards to customer service. If you focus on creating customers into your Synergy organization, I can guarantee you that you're going to get excellent customer service from the Synergy reps. They are just outstanding. Not only do they remember you, but they are, you can feel their sincere interest in helping you build your Synergy business and working with your customers to have a positive customer experience. And here's my question to you, Judy. When you went to Synergy Worldwide for the first time and actually went through the manufacturing facility for Nature's Sunshine products, did that change in any way your perception of the company?
Well, I always knew that the company was of high standards and ethical, and that's why I continued my journey into Synergy and doing it more and more. However, when I actually got there, and just so everyone knows, my husband is an electrician. He used to manufacture. He didn't manufacture. He designed the conveying systems for manufacturing facilities, and he did a lot of food companies. He did Coca-Cola. He did paint companies, and he saw the cleanliness and exactly what was going on with those manufacturers. And many times I was able to accompany him on some of those visits. And I've seen other manufacturers. And so I'm really aware of what goes on in the industry and where they can cut corners. And when I saw the Synergy manufacturing facility, it brought me to a new level. Just even the positive pressure, so that when items are being manufactured, the rooms are positively pressured so that no exterior air goes into that room to contaminate it. That's bringing things at another level. So yeah, I guess you'd say I was impressed.
Thank you, Judy, for sharing that. Appreciate it. Anyone else with any questions or comments before we say goodbye?
Hello, Dan.
Yes, Donald?
I just want to confirm what Judy and you said about the manufacturing facility. I was very impressed, down to the changing even before COVID, the changing of not uniforms, but equipment between shifts and all that stuff. I mean, this is top class. And you're right, customer service remembers those people whom they have met. So thanks for sharing this, Dan.
You're welcome, Donald. Thanks for letting us know your experience.
Hey, Dan, this is Bob.
Yes, Bob.
Just wanted to mention to Judy, thank you so much for your thoughts. Synergy Worldwide it's just incredible. Until you've gone and experienced, the corporate offices, the Hughes Research and Innovation Lab, the manufacturing facility, it's a little bit hard to really wrap your head around just how classy they are. But it's a wonderful experience to be able to go there. The folks in customer service, the corporate people are so kind, so good. They recognize that if it weren't for the distributors out in the field and the customers that we bring, they wouldn't have a job. They recognize that, and there's just a wonderful feeling there. It's more than just that everything is clean and nice. It feels right to be there for what it's worth. Anyway, that's been my experience. I've been there many times, and as I was sitting here just now watching your presentation, I thought, God, I want to go again. I want to get back down there, and we got to get rid of COVID-19. We need to be able to get together again and to congregate together as a team. And I'm looking forward to that too. So well done, and appreciate you, Dan. Thank you.
Thanks, Bob. Appreciate what you had to share. All right, anyone else before we say goodbye? All right, well, I want to thank you for your time today. Next Saturday, we have another presentation in this series. We're going to be looking at social media in terms of ways that you can begin to share your story in a positive way, information in a positive way that will be attractive, that will help you begin this process of attracting potential customers to you, that when you put the right resources in front of them, those resources will resonate to their needs, and you'll increase your probability of having a person go from a potential customer to an actual customer. I've got two things. Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone, for your kind comments in the chat box. And one last opportunity. Anyone have anything that they want to share before I say goodbye? Okay. Thank you, everyone. We'll talk to you next Saturday. Have a blessed weekend.